Hey everybody, welcome back to Highland, a Beavis and Butthead podcast. I'm Chris Paw.
And I'm Drew Malkins.
We're still here talking about the new season. We're recording two of these at the same time because they dropped two episodes at the same time on Philo. At least, I assume on Comedy Central as well. Last night when it aired. So they dropped two, which a lot of shows do this now. They drop, sometimes even a half a season at a time.
That's a busy night. A new South Park and two new Beavis and Buttheads. That's good for you, Comedy Central.
Was there a new South Park?
Yeah, there was a new one last night as well.
Okay.
So there was a lot of things premiering, I guess.
Hot time in the old town last night.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what a wild time for the two big shows on Comedy Central to be South Park and Beavis and Butthead airing around the same time. They dropped a lot of shows do this now, and so we decided to record. We're dropping two episodes today, Friday, or whenever you're hearing this. It happened then. Yes, that's how pre-recording works. So there were two more shorts in a second episode. What were those? Was the first
Plumber's Helper was the first one. Big reveal. Old Todd.
Yes, Todd has aged as well.
It's funny. We were just having a discussion about the new series before we started watching the new episodes, and about how Stewart showed up last season with the whole kidney thing, and I said, I wonder if they'll ever talk about Todd. I'm sure he's in prison by now, but he's not. He's a very successful plumber that owns his own business.
It makes perfect sense too. Have you, if you've done any blue-collar jobs, you've met a dude like Todd that you would assume was a bully when he was young. And, I don't know if it's, I'm trying to decide if it's a good thing or not, but it's making me feel like an old guy that I relate more to old Beavis and Butthead and old Todd and old Stewart. They're all just it's been a lot of fun to see them all old.
Yeah.
Again, they're pulling this off with these aged versions of these cartoon characters in a way that I could never imagine The Simpsons being able to do that for any length of time.
No, not. I mean, they've done a couple episodes here and there, but they don't feel like something. Yeah, it feels like it's a one-off thing, and even when they go back to it, it's like, there's definitely exaggeration. This is not really exaggerated. This is.
Yeah, it feels like a very natural progression of these idiot high school guys and where they end up in life. I would imagine that, Mike Judge is 60 at this point, I think.
I was pretty impressed that, like, Todd's characterization is what it's always been. Like, it took him, like, a second to remember who these people even were.
Yeah.
But,
Todd he's doing... You can see the age on him, but he's doing very Todd things.
Yeah.
Like, again, the core of all these characters is still there, but he's really done a great job of adding age to them.
Yeah.
I imagine he's doing the same thing over on King of the Hill. And so he's, had this practice. These were coming out before he did those, but... maybe that's part of why he's been more interested in old Beavis and Butthead right at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
This is the second one in a row. Even if you count these as four separate shorts, this is the second one in a row where he's gone.
It's like it's an old Beavis and Butthead sandwich. and regular Beavis and Butthead are the bread.
Yeah. Although we do get some flashback appearances of young Beavis and Butthead in this episode.
Yeah, there's basically a montage of them getting thrown in Todd's truck, and then he does donuts.
Yeah, with them in the trunk of the car. And they just think it's so awesome. So a lady knocks on the door while were they watching TV? I mean, I'm sure they were.
Yeah,
I don't think they showed what they were watching, did they?
No, I don't think this was that sort of. I think it was just they're
just on the couch.
There might have been some like audio joke, but I don't remember.
At any rate, they get a knock on the door, and it's a hot girl, and she tells Beavis like, "Hi, can you please help me? I really need you right now." And he just slams the door in her face, and tells Butthead, "No, it was an optical illusion."
Yes,
it was some hot girl saying she needs me.
Well,
So
I think he specifically said like that hot girl that lives downstairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He just doesn't even believe it's real. And then she knocks again, and Butthead walks over with him this time. So they go to help her get the ring out of the garbage disposal.
Yeah, I think it was her mother's ring. She came up there to see if they knew anything about plumbing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and all the, obviously, the laying pipe jokes ensue, and so they're unable to help, and they're just
they
fucking
put a
everything
plunger in the garbage disposal upside down, so that it's just like spinning and getting eaten.
Yeah. Which it sharpened the end of it, which it surprised me that, like Chekhov's sharpened plunger, you show a sharpened plunger in the first act, and it never comes back. But she says, "You know what? I'm calling a real plumber," and the real plumber shows up, and it's our boy Todd.
Yeah.
And back like we're young again, all of us, Beavis, Butthead, me. We all feel young again watching hearts start floating around Beavis and Butthead.
I had no idea that I missed Todd, but I did.
Yeah. He was never a character I felt much for until or realized that I did until he showed up again.
Yeah. I feel like you're rooting for adult Todd more. Todd was more of an antagonist before, and now it's kind of like, no, the Beavis and Butthead suck, and he's kind of doing the right thing by fucking with them.
Yeah, now that they're old guys, you don't feel the same sympathy for them getting bullied.
You really don't.
Yeah. This does beg the question, too, because there was the episode where the Stolen Valor episode, and Mr. Anderson hasn't aged a day. No,
Anderson is somehow the same age, and they're old. And the timeline of that episode is very confusing. It's just a story Mike Judge wanted to tell.
Yeah, I think
that's caution to the wind, I guess.
That's ultimately any multiverse. It's like he's played with the idea, but I think we're doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, I think they should have just made it a VA and made all of the soldiers just unestablished characters that are like Anderson didn't need to be there. I think that would have made it at least less awkward.
I do. I like seeing them interact with him at different ages, though.
Yeah.
I think it's also safe to assume that this family that Hank Hill and Mr. Anderson are inbred enough that there are multiple exact copies of them.
Oh, that could be.
Throughout time. They're just a timeless
inbred cloning. So anyway, back to the action here.
Yes.
So they meet Todd and they think it's so cool that he's a plumber now, and they want to learn plumbing. So they ask him if he'll teach them, and
How to lay pipe.
yeah. And he feels bad for the way he's treated them in the past and decides to tell them to show up at a certain work site the next morning. I think they show up late, even though they think it's early.
Yeah, they think they got there early. I don't remember he said a time, but I didn't.
I don't know if he did, but I think it was like that TV thing where like
tomorrow
it's understood
or
or whatever.
time,
Tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow at this site.
But yeah, everyone's already there and working, and they just kind of roll up. So he tells them to go down in the sewer and clear out a shit pipe with their hands.
Yeah. Which they're more than happy to do.
Yeah, which is such a Todd thing
Yeah.
to do.
I
and
can't believe he's letting
glorious.
us do this on the first day.
Yeah, they thought it was advanced.
Also, it does. Butthead he must have been doing his jogging around the block since the last episode, because he fit down the manhole.
Yeah,
cover.
he was in much better shape from episode to episode.
Yeah. Yeah, he's feeling
Maybe
a little
this
more
even
spry.
Maybe this happened. Maybe these aren't sequential. Maybe this
True.
happened earlier, and
Yeah.
I don't know. And then basically, they They finish off the episode by going kind of full circle, pun intended, where Todd throws them in the trunk of his now plumbing truck, and he does a bunch of donuts.
Yeah.
And it's kind of
Except this time they're
ties
covered
everything
in
together.
shit.
I think well. I really did like this one a lot.
Yeah, this time they're covered in shit. By the way, like once they go into the sewer, from the time they come back out, they're covered in turds the whole time. Which is not the first time. So, what did you think of this one?
Well, I don't want people to think that I'm just going to give 5 stars to anything that has old Beavis and Butthead in it, but I'm going to give this one 5 stars too. But it's just another really classic Beavis and Butthead episode told well. I'm sure they'll miss sometime later this season. I don't know.
I'm gonna go slate because I gave Heart Attack 5. I'm gonna go 4 with this one.
Okay.
I agree with everything you said. I just like the other one more.
That's fair.
But it is very much classic Beavis and Butthead.
They're different stories. I don't know if I would I don't know which one I would like. I guess I like Heart Attack better, but it's close. It's so close that I think they're both 5 stars.
I think this is a
it's a different type of story, but it is also like really, works with the roots of the show in a different way, by bringing in this character element and I think representing him very well. Really kind of, it was very much a Todd episode.
You know what? You've talked me into a 5 because everything I like about it is the same thing I like about the Heart Attack episode.
Because
it's all very much in character.
Yeah,
everyone is being exactly who they've been the whole time, but he again does it well with adding the age.
Yeah,
like you feel the age on all the characters. And he's just really got a handle on who all these who these 3 guys are, and what they would be like at this point in their lives. And also just for Todd to be like, I've met a million Todds on job sites.
Yeah.
Like guys that you just know like people will go, oh, he's really mellowed out since the old days.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy shit, he's such an asshole now.
Yeah.
That must have been insane.
But they're always successful somehow.
Yeah, they're always in charge at the job site.
Speaking of classic Beavis and Butthead, we do have a bit of a... This is kind of a tropey Beavis and Butthead episode. AI. Are we ready to talk about AI?
Yeah, we can move on to the next one.
But yeah, this kind of falls into the old Beavis and Butthead trope of they have an idea of what's going on, but it's not reality at all, and they just don't understand what's happening. But like they kind of make their own reality around what they think is happening. And that is like a classic Beavis and Butthead thing,
Yeah. AI, I don't love this one.
I don't either, but I'm just saying I don't think it's a great example of that trope, and I'm trying to think of a better one.
Well, there's a lot of these episodes where they just don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And they pick out one or two words to grab onto that they run with.
This is from the new series, but the the VR glasses where they're at the mall and there's a VR place, and then they just grab sunglasses from the sunglass hut and they think that they're doing VR, but it's just the mall.
This mall is so real.
Yeah. Like I think it's sort of that concept. Well, we'll talk about what actually happens in the episode. So it starts with Van Driesen telling his students to stop using AI to do their homework. Right?
Yeah, and they don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah, they don't know what AI is.
But they see an ice machine called Alpine Ice.
Yeah.
And they see the AI on it, and they try to talk to it.
They assume that's what AI is.
So it's like they've seen someone use it.
Yeah.
Somehow
they have an idea that AI receives voice commands. So they start saying stuff to this Alpine Ice AI machine, and a homeless guy who's around the corner starts responding to them, and they don't understand that it's not the ice machine that's talking to them.
Yeah, because he thinks they're talking to him because he's crazy, and they think the ice the freezer is talking to them.
Yeah,
and that it's the AI, and so this everything this homeless guy says to them, they think the ice box is saying to them.
Yeah, like it's a very Beavis and Butthead plot.
Yeah, it's one of these ones that just completely relies on them being so dumb.
Yeah,
but that's how they get through the whole movie in Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Yeah,
where they just aren't getting it, and this universe, this Beavis and Butthead, all of Beavis Butthead, this multiverse, whatever it is, so much of what happens is based on them just not knowing what's going on and just understanding the spine of something.
Mm-hmm.
But also the other people that are not Beavis and Butthead in this world are so dumb too.
Yeah.
Because they always do, they have to be as dumb as the boys are in a lot of these plots for it to happen the way it does.
It's true.
Mr. Anderson, for example, is a complete moron.
Yeah.
If he keeps hiring these
He's
kids
not
to
much
do
smarter
stuff.
than them,
but,
for sure. But anyway, they're beating up this ice machine to try to get it to do their homework. I think that's I don't, yeah, and a flyer to buy a kitten falls off of the thing, and so they think that that was AI doing their homework, I guess.
Yeah, they think the AI gave them this flyer that fell off of it because of them beating up
Yeah.
the machine.
And then
We keep calling it a machine. It's one of those ice chests that like
it's
freezers that sits out.
it's
front
not
of
the kind where like it spits out ice in any capacity. It's the freezer that's outside of the place
Yeah, with the bags of
with the
ice,
bags
right?
of ice where you grab the ice out of there.
I'm so not into this one. It's like hard
Yeah.
to even get through describing.
Yeah,
it.
it's like I don't really remember exactly what the discourse with the homeless cat. Anyway, they turn in this cat flyer to Van Driesen, and Van Driesen says, "No, you were supposed to do a worksheet about fractions." And they didn't do that, so then they go back to the AI to complain about it not doing their homework.
Yeah, and then and now this time the homeless guy who's still sitting in the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they're mad at each other because they're both getting tired of this, and they just kind of
I was hoping that was going to be a different person.
like another old character or something.
Yeah.
Or
Or
somebody trying to trick
somebody
them or
else
something.
that happens to be sitting in that corner or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, it was the same guy, and he gets mad and he throws him inside the ice box. And they don't know why they're in there or what's going on.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah, that's kind of how it ends.
The funniest part of this one is the video that they talk over.
Yeah, let's see. I have life hack meal sizes. This guy is wearing just an apron and he's kind of buff, but he has cats that have diapers running around his kitchen.
Yeah, all his cats have like sumo wrestler underwear type.
Yeah,
deals
they
on.
keep calling it Beavis and Butthead keep calling him jock straps and saying that they're stripper cats. And that's really funny.
Yeah, that stuff is very good. This is YouTube is. It's kind of one of those alpha male content guys. Like he's a big jacked dude in an apron, and he's like showing you how to make low calorie meals for cheap.
Yeah,
and kind of like screaming.
There's a tortilla with a very small amount of egg on it, and I think it was just to show you what.
Yeah, he'll compare like one plate is like this is 200 calories, and it's like a small thing with like one sugary treat.
Yeah,
and then another one that's like, and this is also 200, and it's like a giant plate of like lettuce and salad stuff and like a nice looking meal. So it's that kind of thing. And what is I forget what Beavis is killing it in this one. He compares like different things. He's like, this is my schlong, and it's a cat's schlong and a dog's schlong have the same amount of calories, but I prefer cat schlongs.
Yes. There was a lot of stuff with the stripper cats, and he talks about throwing the cat into the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one was okay. There were some funny moments. I guess I'll give it like 3 stars, I guess. Like I understood what was going on. Well, I'll go 2 stars. AI was fine.
I'm not sure. I'm obviously not. I didn't think it was really good, but I like the swing he took for like, to do Beavis and Butthead right now. Like you're gonna tackle AI and different sort of cultural things, and I think this is a better way to do it than of them just not understanding what it is at all.
Yeah,
and kind of interacting with it like morons instead of making like a third character that's like inhabited by AI. Like I don't know, it felt like it felt like a natural way of doing it.
Yeah.
Where it
Definitely
doesn't
did.
feel like he's forcing them into like, oh, what would these 90s characters do in this situation
But
with AI
I
or
think
that one?
there's way better examples of, like, even the series premiere with the escape room, I think is just another like way better example of them being in this situation where
It's
they just
modern.
don't know what's going on, and it's modern. And
Yeah, because this one, part of it, I think, is that their intelligence level has to drop so incredibly low that they don't know what an ice machine is, and just simply the letters AI was enough to for them to think. It feels like even for these guys, they're too stupid, but at the same time, I like what he's saying about how dumb AI is. But yeah, I'm gonna go a 2. I think. Yeah, 2.
Fair enough. Both 2 stars. We forgot to talk about the video from Plumber's Helper, but it's pretty forgettable. It was Dermot Kennedy's Island.
Oh yeah, the funniest part of that was the Butthead makes the joke something about I wish he would stop singing and writing songs.
Yeah.
And Beavis says, I think that was a dad joke, Butthead. And he goes, how would you know? You don't have a dad.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, a dad joke to you would be, I love you, son. I miss you, and I want to spend time together.
Also, people know where I am.
Yes. Yeah.
And know whether or not I exist, and they're still alive.
People know whether I'm dead or alive.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very
Otherwise,
good.
they just kind of talked about how boring the music was.
There's yet again another example of how they reveal more about their past in the talking during the videos and stuff. Well, when these two are watching TV is their true therapy with each other.
But there was this kind of great moment where Beavis is convinced that it's suddenly going to become like a dubstep song, and he goes off on this whole tangent of like what the bass sounds like and it's I mean, watch it for yourself, but it's pretty great. And so yeah, big thumbs up for Plumber's Helper. Kind of less so for AI, but I think for the most part it was still like favorable.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's
fine.
It's not bad enough that I'm like,
no,
why are they
definitely
still
not a
this?
thumbs down. But yeah, like 2.5 stars. Like, it was fine. I just think there's better versions of this story. But that's kind of what Beavis and Butthead is. There's kind of limited stories that are told, but in different ways.
Yeah, most of the stories usually stem from them not understanding something.
Yeah.
There's this mix-up of some sort. But yeah, this one makes them just almost too dumb.
I do agree that this
fun.
That this was a better way of doing AI than having them actually interacting with AI and not understanding what was going on.
Which they
kind of did that in the movie.
Yeah,
a little bit.
In Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe, there's a whole thing where he's talking to Siri.
Yeah.
The whole time, and he thinks that is the girl that they're going to get to do if they finish this mission. And he falls in love with Siri. So yeah, there's definitely there's even that's a better version of what they're trying to do in this one, I think.
Yeah.
But I think this one kind of fails at the modern setting for the characters.
Yeah. Yeah. So far we prefer old Beavis and Butthead over young Beavis and Butthead this season.
Yeah, they're doing better than the younger versions so far. I'm trying to remember what was the other. Oh, Braces is Braces was pretty good.
Yeah, Braces was in the first episode. But we're talking about this was Plumber's Helper.
Yeah, I mean
And-
of the new season.
Oh yeah, of the new season, Braces.
As far
I
as
like
young,
that better for the young Beavis and Butthead stories. I think Braces was
Yeah, that's
better than AI. At least, I mean, the violence at the beginning of the episode was fantastic.
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think that about does it for these two
Yep.
shorts.
Thank you, drive through.
Yeah. Follow make sure you subscribe to the channel, please.
Yeah.
That's gonna help. We're gonna be releasing episodes Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays will be our as we roll through the original series, and on Fridays we'll be posting our reviews as the new season comes out. Watch along. It's on Philo. If you have that, you can watch it on Paramount Plus.
Eventually,
at some point, I think.
Yeah, we thought that the Paramount Plus thing was going to be starting today, but it's not streaming on there yet.
Yeah,
I thought
we'll
it was
let
going
you
to be a
know.
next day thing, but
We'll let you know on the next one how quick they come out,
Yeah.
and then of course you can watch it on Comedy Central too if that's still on somewhere.
yeah,
I don't know why I'm
Cable.
plugging all these streaming services. You can
Yeah.
find shows.
yeah. Watch it on your
but
parents' cable.
Yeah, that's where we're watching it on your parents' cable.
Yeah, go visit your parents and watch Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. Anything else? Chris E. Paw on Instagram and Sad Boys Social Club on Instagram and TikTok. And YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah.
We don't post on any of those things that often, but I think the YouTube's probably the best thing to follow.
Okay. Yeah. The YouTube
TikTok
channel.
we haven't been using that in a long time. There's good stuff on there though.
Yeah. Or maybe if we get a bunch of new subscribers, we'll throw something on it.
Yeah.
Okay. That is it for us. Now. Do it now.
Thank you, drive through. All right. Yeah, if we're using that as a sign off.